Guys, this is Sam. It is very early in the morning right now on Friday, November 27th, 2:38 a.m. in my time zone. In Central Standard, iPhone X pre-orders went live at 2:01, or around that time. Apple was a couple minutes late in making the orders go live per usual, and around 12:01 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, if you're in that time zone. I was able to get one of these pre-ordered. I think it's going to be here by launch day, but for the first time in a really long time, I was not able to complete my order through Apple. I tried using the app, and for a solid 15 to 20 minutes, the screen did not load. Even though other people around the world were able to pre-order through the Apple Store app on their phone, it would not refresh the page. And I'm using an iPhone 8. It's not like I was using a really old device. I was on iOS 11.1. Everything should have been working fine, but it didn't. So I went over to plan B, which was to go through Verizon. This was actually before 2 a.m. I was able to get a pre-order in. And then I also tried to order a second one through Verizon, but on my account right now, it only shows that I ordered one. So I don't really know what's happening there. Verizon's being really sketchy. It also says expected ship date for the device I got is November 3rd. But I don't know if that means it's going to ship out on November 3rd or if it will be arriving at my doorstep on November 3rd. I guess we will have to wait and see. The reason I pre-ordered this and was not going to try my luck in stores is because we've heard time and time again that getting your hands on one of these is going to be really challenging. We heard this all the way back during the summer when we were still calling the iPhone X the iPhone 8. And I think that's going to end up being the case because on Apple's website, we can already see that the iPhone X 64GB and 256GB models have slipped to 4 to 5 weeks out instead of 1 week away, which would be Friday, November 3rd, when this device is set to launch. I'm so excited to get my hands on this. I decided to pick up normal iPhone X 64GB model in space gray. I was going to get silver, and then I changed my mind at the last second. I thought black or space gray would look a little bit cooler, so I went with that one. I'm also trying to get a silver one to possibly like flip on eBay or sell to someone else because these are going to be really challenging to get. I haven't made up my mind yet. Maybe I'll get the silver and change my mind at the last second again. But I think both of them look incredible. I have not been this legitimately excited to touch a phone in a really long time. Apple's been hyping it up, but I even got the Google Pixel 2. I've been using the Galaxy S8. These are all really great phones. And the iPhone 8 is a great phone as well, but there's something about the iPhone X that looks incredible. So excited to see the wallpapers. This will be the first time that I've ever had a dual camera on my personal phone because I've never gone with a 6S Plus or 7 Plus or 8 Plus. Also, just the screen is insane. It's the first iPhone ever with an OLED display, and the battery life on this thing is also supposed to be incredible as well. If you pre-ordered the iPhone X, I want to hear about your story and experience down below in the comment section, which model you were able to pick up, if you were able to pick up one at all. And if you're not picking up an iPhone X, I would also love to hear the reasoning for that. Obviously, this phone is crazy expensive. I've never spent a rack on a phone before until tonight at 2:30 a.m. $1,000 for the 64GB iPhone X. I didn't feel that I needed 256GB because I don't have that much stuff on my phone right now. I've got a 64GB iPhone 8 and it's only about halfway filled up. So there's no reason for me to spend the extra $100 to $150 to upgrade it because I don't need that much space. 256GB is ridiculous. If you're going for that one, enjoy it. It's a lot of space, but that would also be the same amount of space on my phone in my pocket that I have on my iMac and my MacBook Pro as well, which I definitely need to upgrade in the future, but 256GB on a phone is insane. If you guys are excited for the iPhone X, make sure you drop a like down below, and of course hit subscribe in case you haven't already for more videos on the iPhone X once it launches on this channel. I am so hyped to take a look at this phone. It's been a long time since I feel like I've been this excited. The iPhone 8 was sort of like the placeholder for the iPhone X. It was a cool phone, but I wasn't that excited for it. This is something entirely new, something that a lot of people have been wanting for a very long time. And just in under a week, we will have it in our hands. At least hopefully if Verizon gets their situation figured out. It'll also be really interesting to see the iPhone X ship dates on Apple's site continue to slip because so many people want to get this phone and it's coming up soon. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Sam. I hope you're doing great, and I will talk to you in my next video.